Good morning, class. Today I am here to discuss run through of chapter number 2. Few of the questions from run through, like 1 to 5 questions, are quite simple. They are similar to the exercise questions, exercise 2.1 and 2.2. Question number 6, the concept is bit different. So let's see the statement, what it says. 5 upon 12 raised to power 3 into 5 upon 12 raised to power minus 6 is equals to 5 upon 12 raised to power minus 12. Okay. Now what we have to find out? We want x value of x. So you can see here the bases are same, 5 upon 12, 5 upon 12. Okay. The exponents are different, right? So what I will do is I will compile or combine this powers 3 minus 6x, okay, right. The powers will be combined, 3 minus 6x, this side we have same 5 upon 12 raised to power minus 12, right. Now one property is there that if bases are same, a power x and a power y, it means bases are same but exponents are different. In between there is equal sign. What can you do? You can equate the powers or the exponents. Okay, you can keep the exponents equal. So x is equal to y from here. So similar thing we are applying here. 3 minus 6x will be equals to minus 12, and this 3 will be transposed that side. Minus 6x will be equals to 12 minus 3, that is equals to minus 15. So our x is equals to minus 15 upon minus 6. Negative signs are cancelled. So on 3's table I am cancelling them, or this will be 3 upon 5 upon 2. Now next question. Question number 7 says if x 7 raised to power 2x plus 1 divided by 49 is equals to 343. Find the value of x, right. Here we are given with 7 power 2x plus 1 divided by 49. 49 could be changed as 7 raised to power 2, okay, and this is written as 7 raised to power 3. 343 is nothing but 7 raised to power 3, right. Now if a power m is divided by a power n, then the answer comes a power m minus n, right. In case of division, the powers are subtracted, and in case of multiplication, powers are added when the bases are same. Clear? So what we are doing here, 7 raised to power 2x plus 1 minus 2 and 7 raised to power 3 as it is this side. So on simplifying, what we get, 2x minus 1, 1 minus 2 is minus 1, 7 raised to power minus 3, that is equals to, now again the same property, bases are same, so I am equating the powers. 2x minus 1 will be equals to 3, 2x is equals to 3, this side 1, 3 plus 1, that will be equals to 4. So x will be equals to 4 upon 2 is equals to 2. Hope it is clear to you. Now question number 9. We have, by what number should minus 4 raised to power minus 1 be multiplied so that the product becomes 6 raised to power minus 1? By which number this should be multiplied? Okay. So as we have done earlier, we will do it in the same manner. This is to be multiplied by x, that this is to be multiplied by x, and the product becomes 6 raised to power minus 1. This is minus 1, okay. Now on simplifying, what I get, minus 4 raised to power minus 1 will become 1 upon 4 into x is equals to 1 upon 6. X will be equals to, this 4 goes upside, minus 4 upon 6, that is further equals to minus 2 upon 3. X is equals to minus 2 upon 3 is your final answer. Now we have question number 10 and it's both the parts. What the statement says, simplify and express the following in the positive indices. Positive indice, you can say positive power should be there as your answer. Okay, so here I start solving, or I have start to make the exponent positive. Okay, so first thing will be make 4 power 2 and this will be 4 power 3. Okay, reciprocal of this, whole raised to power 4 as it is. This is making it positive, it will be written as 1 upon 6 power 6. Now downside we have 4 power 2 multiplied by 4 power 3. So power bases are same, powers will be added. So I add the power, 4 raised to power 2 plus 3. Okay, upside it is as it is 4. This will become 4 power 5 whole raised to power 4. Now this means 1 power 4 and 4 raised to power 5 whole power 4. Okay, 1 power 4 is as it is 1. 4 power 5 whole raised to power 4 is equals to 20. Here we use the law a power m power n becomes a power mn or nm. Okay, now this side what we have done is 6 raised to power 6, 1 upon 6 raised to power 6, change this sign into multiplication and 6 power 6 will go up in the numerator, right. Now try to solve or simplify this, because this is a composite number, or it is splitted into two factors, 2 into 3, okay, whole raised to power 6, right. This will become 2 power 6, 3 power 6, both power 6, no, okay. A power a into b power m is equals to a power m b power m, right. So same law we are using. This side we have 4 power 20, that will become 2 power 2. 4 is to be written as 2 raised to power 2, which is further equals to 2 raised to power 40. Clear? Now we want positive exponent. This could go up also, okay, but here this will be 6 minus 40, but we want to keep it into positive exponent. So we are making this down, okay. This 2 raised to power 6 goes down, so it will be negative here, right. So 2 power 40 minus 6, that will become 2 power 34. Upwards we have 3 power 6. So that is your final answer. Now part B says a power 4, b power 4, c power 3, d power minus 3. Look at the exponent carefully. A power 6, b raised to power minus 8, 3's power is minus 3 and d's power is 2, right. What we want? We want positive exponents, okay. So what is done over here? A power 4, a power 6, a 4 minus 6, if it goes up, so it will be negative, so we will take it downwards. 6 power minus 4, b's power will go up, b power 4 plus 8, c power is going up, this c will go up, c power 3 plus 3, d will come down because already up to side it is negative. So to make it positive, it will come down, okay. You can write one more step like this step, you can do it here, a power 6 into a power minus 4, okay, to make it a power 6 minus 4, right. Similarly b power 4 into b power 8, like this you can write, okay. C power 3 was already there, this will go up, c power 3, downwards d power 2 is already there, d power 3. Now you can add and you will be getting same, okay. So here we have b power 12, c power 6, d power 2 and d's power is 5, a's power is 2. So this is about your question number 10. You try 11 to 14 last questions. If you will find any difficulty, you can comment over there, okay. Okay, you will go in Google Classroom, there is a comment box, you can write me which question you want me to do in the next video, right. So try the next ones. All the very best and have a nice day. Thank you.